Good afternoon and welcome. Thank you very much for joining us. We're getting ever closer to the final phase of qualifying in Africa for the 2022 FIFA World Cup as the group stage heads into the final two rounds. Well, it's certainly not been all plain sailing for Nigeria, but they go into today's game against Liberia in Tangiers with a 2-point lead at the top of Group C. The Super Eagles bouncing back from a shock home loss to the Central African Republic on match day 3. By beating the same opponents a few days later. And a fourth win in 5 for Nigeria would send them through to the playoff round unless Cape Verde pick up maximum points today as well. Kelechi Iheanacho and Victor Osimhen giving the Super Eagles arguably the finest attack in Africa. The pair have combined so far for 4 of Nigeria's 6 goals in qualifying. They also have some added firepower with the return of Odion Ighalo back in the fold after his international retirement after the 2019 Africa Cup of Nations, where he finished as the top scorer. No Ighalo, though, in the matchday squad for this one. He could be involved in the final round of qualifiers as Nigeria take on at Cape Verde in Lagos on matchday 6. That one potentially could determine who goes through, depending on the result between Cape Verde and the Central African Republic today. Also, of course, depending on how Nigeria fare against Liberia. There was a couple of goals from Kelechi Iheanacho in Lagos on match day 1. They got Nigeria up and running in Group C, beating Liberia 2-0. And then made it 2 wins from 2, edging past Cape Verde by 2-1, despite falling a goal behind in that match. They came unstuck at home to the Central African Republic, conceding a stoppage time goal on a match day 3. But they bounced back just 3 days later on neutral territory in Douala. Goals from Leon Balogun and Victor Osimhen securing a 2-0 win. That has Nigeria sitting on 9 points at the top of the section, 2 ahead of Cape Verde. Cape Verde with 2 wins, a draw and a loss from their 4 matches so far. And they are kicking off at the same time today as this match in Morocco. Cape Verde at home to Central African Republic in Mindelo. Nigeria very much with their destiny still in their own hands in Group C. Qualified 6 times for the World Cup finals, each edition since 1994, with the exception of 2006 in Germany. I've reached the knockout phase, the last 16, on 3 prior occasions. Liberia have never qualified for the World Cup. They are out of the running. But that could potentially make them dangerous opponents this afternoon. Looking to make a point, just pride to play for. They have lost 3 of their 4 games, but each of those defeats just by a single goal, with the exception of the opener away to Nigeria. Their only win so far coming against Central African Republic on match day 2 in Douala. Beaten by Cape Verde 2-1 in Ghana on match day 3. And then going down by a single goal late on. Away to Cape Verde on match day 4. 114 places between the 2 teams in the FIFA rankings. Nigeria, the 5th ranked African country at 36 in the world. Liberia down at 150, 1 place above Botswana. They were beaten by Cote d'Ivoire 4-0 on aggregate in the 2nd round of qualifying for the 2018 World Cup. Didn't make it through to the 3rd round at group stage. And they failed to make it through the preliminary rounds of qualifying for the delayed 2021 Africa Cup of Nations after losing on penalties to Chad, following a 1-1 draw on aggregates over the 2 legs in that tie. Nigeria third at the most recent Africa Cup of Nations, beaten by eventual champions Algeria late on in the semi-finals of that tournament. Riyad Mahrez's free kick in at stoppage time, sending Algeria through to the final. And qualifying for next year's tournaments, Nigeria finished top of a section that included Sierra Leone, Benin and Lesotho. Make their 19th appearance at the Cup of Nations. Winners on 3 occasions, 1980, 1994 and 2013. Also runners-up 4 times as well. Those 2 wins for Cape Verde over Liberia last month closed the gap between them and Nigeria just to a couple of points. Nigeria still with some work to do, with the firepower at their disposal. Very much the favourites against Liberia. Liberia coach Peter Butler, the Englishman, has been in charge for a couple of years, full of respect for Nigeria. He says that Gernot Rohr, the Super Eagles coach, has a wonderful array of talent to choose from. Also, quick to point out that his team has been competitive in each game they played so far. Hoping that stays the same this afternoon. The Lone Stars of Liberia, twice qualifying for the Africa Cup of Nations, 1996 and 2002. Didn't get beyond the first rounds in either edition. They were led by the 1995 Ballon d'Or winner and the current president of Liberia, George Weah, was in at both of those squads. It has been 2 decades now since Liberia qualified for the finals of a major tournament. The road to the 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar continues in Tangiers this afternoon, where Nigeria are gunning for a 4th win in 5 games in Group C as they bid to clinch top spot and a place in the final qualifying phase. The Super Eagles welcome back Wilfred Ndidi and Alex Iwobi from injury. But there's no place for Odin Ighalo in the squad today against Liberia, despite his return from international retirement after more than 2 years away. Nigeria will be on their guard after slipping up at home to the Central African Republic last month, while Liberia are hoping to prove a point even though they have just prize to play for after suffering 3 defeats in 4 outings so far. Liberia, well, a number of countries whose stadium facilities and or playing surfaces are considered up to international standards have the national anthem of Nigeria. by the national anthem of today's hosts, Liberia. Stade Ibn Battuta in Tangiers, the setting for today's encounter. Neutral venue. Liberia played one of their home games in Accra in Ghana. Today in Tangiers, they'll stay at this ground to round things out on Tuesday against the Central African Republic. Five changes for Liberia this afternoon from the team beaten 1-0 by Cape Verde on match day 4, including the inclusion of Boyson Winnie D'Souza in goal. Tommy Songo dropping at 2 at the bench. A couple of changes for Nigeria, who were captained this afternoon by William Trust Ekong. Alex Iwobi and Wilfred Ndidi both returning from injury. Frank Onyeka and Ahmed Musa are two men to make way. Nigeria on paper, the clear favourites. But as was the case on a match day 3, no guarantee of the 3 points. They were beaten by the Central African Republic in Lagos. Shock loss for Gunnar Roar's side. Only blemish so far for the Super Eagles. Kelechi Iheanacho and Victor Osman, the only players in Group C to have scored more than once so far in the qualifiers. 2 goals apiece for both of them. Three years in charge of Botswana, Peter Butler. Now at the helm of Liberia. It's Nigeria up against Liberia and Tangiers. The Super Eagles searching for a victory that could seal top spot in Group C with a game to spare. Hoping to make a fast start to this one. Free kick awarded. Moses Simon trying to shrug off his marker. Aribo. We'll turn to a new manager after the international break, the Rangers midfielder. After the departure of Steven Gerrard to Aston Villa. Lining up alongside club teammate as well, Leon Balakin. On the ball now. Forming part of the Nigeria defence. Chidozie Owaziem, Turkey-based player for the Super Eagles. And that header is going to concede a corner. Mark Pabai trying to knock it back to person Winnie de Souza. Born in Spain. The Liberia keeper. To Osman. Certainly one to keep an eye on this afternoon for Nigeria. Has helped Napoli make a flying start in Italy this term. Glancing header away. Just Ekong, Balogun, as Jamilu Collins to his left. As for Paderborn in Germany, Collins. Just Ekong. I've lost 3 or 4 games in Liberia, but have just conceded 5 times in 4 matches. Not the easiest of teams to break down. Let's see how Osman and Iheanacho fare in this one. Osman has gone down, clutching his face. Iheanacho trying to get the referee's attention. Perhaps that of the medical staff too. Was jostling for the ball alongside Prince Balde Osman. Has come off at second best. 68 years of age, Gernot Rohr. Nigeria's German-born coach has been in charge now for almost 5.5 years. Took over in August of 2016. Previous spells with Gabon, Niger and Burkina Faso. Collins. Much of the same at core. This Nigeria team that reached the last 4 of the last Africa Cup of Nations. Osman, flag is raised against him. Would have been a clean through otherwise. Setting off a shade too prematurely. Just 2 goals scored so far by Liberia. No Kapash Sherman either available this afternoon for the Lone Stars. He got the winner against the Central African Republic. Van Dave Harmon on the bench. He scored in the 2-1 loss in Accra against Cape Verde on match day 3. Was almost kept in play by Pabai. Wazium. Moses Simon dancing forward here. We've got a second attempt here, Simon. Seth Helberg winning the ball back for Liberia. Dual national, plays in Sweden in the 2nd division. Okay, Braga. And 5 new faces on the side this afternoon for Peter Butler's team. Iwobi. And Iheanacho straying offside this time. Mulligan, Collins. Down goes Collins. Going to win a free kick here for the Super Eagles. It's going to be Iheanacho swinging it into the area. Aribo not getting there in time. Duca Okoye, based in the Netherlands with Sparta Rotterdam, keeping his place in goal for Nigeria. Did have to call up another goalkeeper in place of Francis Azurho, ruled out due to illness. And John Noble, local base player with Enyimba, called up to the squad as cover.
Watch the ball.
Helped on by Pabai. And Didi winning it back for Nigeria. Aribo. Waziam. Trust Ikong. Balogun checking out his options. As Collins making a run down the left flank here. Collins across too close to the Liberia keeper. Has been identified as a area of weakness for Liberia by the coach Peter Bartlett, the goalkeeping department. And that is why Winnie De Souza has been giving us a chance on this afternoon. The pass didn't do McCoy too many favours. Waziam, player down for Nigeria here. It's as if he took a stray forearm to the face. Was almost an opening for Liberia. And Pabai. Here comes the cross. Cleared in to touch. One last touch off Marcus McCauley, captaining Liberia in this one. Early goal for the Central African Republic against Cape Verde. Flag raised against McCauley. That is good news for Super Eagles fans. A victory coupled with drop points for Cape Verde would see Nigeria through to the playoff rounds with a match to spare. Could take the lead here. That surely has to be a penalty. Goalkeeper committing the foul. And Iheanacho still down, wiped out by Boyson Winnie De Souza. And what will be the colour of the referee's card here? Just flattening Iheanacho as he nudged the ball past the keeper. Heavy fall for the Leicester City player. Well, it will be a penalty. Is there any further punishment for Liberian goalkeeper? Doesn't appear to be the case. So Victor Osimhen with a chance to make it 3 goals in at qualifying. And the opportunity to put Nigeria in front here. And he tucks it away superbly. Powerful low strike into the bottom corner. And is Nigeria's star attacking duo Iheanacho and Osimhen. And ultimately combine to give the Super Eagles the lead. Iheanacho winning the penalty. Osimhen slamming it home. Ideal start for Nigeria. Dreaming of appearing at a 4th successive World Cup finals. The Super Eagles, can they make it 2 here, perhaps against Liberia? Better defending on at this occasion. knocked out in the group stage in Russia in 2018. Nigeria beaten by Lionel Messi's Argentina in the final round of group games. And Burundi impeded. Free kick for Liberia. Waziem shaken off the knock he took to the face a few moments ago. Wobi closing down his man, but Liberia built the attack nicely here. Cross is diverted behind by covering William Trust Ekong. Oscar Murphy-Dawley has the chance to put in a dangerous ball. Corner, swung in, headed away. And Pabai taking no risks there. Macaulay. Sliced out by Winnie D'Souza. Shaky start for the Liberia keeper, conceding that spot kick. Played as a midfielder for a number of clubs in England, Peter Butler, including West Ham and Huddersfield. His team on a free kick here, won by Abu Kamara, based in North Macedonia. The Liberian at number 8. Taken quickly, trying to catch Nigeria off guard. Instead, catching his own man offside. Peter Wilson plays for Olympiacos Nicosia, a Cypriot club. Aribo to carry it forwards. The feet of Iwobi. Waziem. Simon. Spins past one. Simon. Low ball into the box. Cut out easily by Prince Balde. On in the air by Trust Ekong. Pabai take the throw here. Taking his time, waiting for the best option. Nice touch off Seth Helberg, according to the linesman. Jamel Arago. Awkward bounce there, and Koi needed a couple of attempts to cleanly collect that.
Shuffle over, shuffle it, tuck in, look over your shoulder, Mark.
Iwobi sets off on a run, but covered well by Balde. Let's concede the throw. Will be launched long into the Liberian area, flicked on and hooked clear by Helberg. Half dozen local base players in this Liberia squad. Mistake there by Trost Ikong. Can Liberia make something of it? Majority of the Lone Stars squads are spread out across Europe. Offside against Marcus McCauley. Plays his club football in Jordan with Sahab FC. Liberia also represented in Kosovo, Azerbaijan, Romania, Albania and Finland. Waziem. Given license to roam forward to Waziem. Nice touch from Moses Simon. Ianacho. Waziem. Collins climbing over the back of his man. Dawley. There's Pabai. That's the pass from McCauley. Pabai trying to beat two men. Has to turn back. And Dawley. Down he goes. And the referee will bring play back for the foul on Oscar Dawley. So a free kick here for Liberia. Pretty good position as well. And Dawley having a word with Ibrahim Sumaro. Which one will take responsibility here? Pretty gusty conditions in at Tangier. Shot into the wall and it bounces through to Okoye. Looks as if the linesman's flag was raised though. Free kick through the wall by Samaro. Inacho will get there ahead of Arago. Aziam again lining up for another long throw. Osimhen and Didi, Iheanacho all inside the area. Osimhen it is, tries to chest it down. Put away by Dawley. Iwobi, Osimhen on the first time strike by Ndidi. Wasn't the best of efforts. Iwobi, Osimhen, lovely first touch. And it comes, and it's going to be cleared again by Helberg. Samaro. Trostikong. Knocking it back to Okoye. Balogun scored against Central African Republic last time out. Well, the opening goal in that 2-0 victory in Douala. The game played at a neutral venue. Iwobi. Iheanacho. So wait for it to come down. Iheanacho tries to thread it through here too. Collins, can he double the advantage? The ball is eventually going to spin inside the far corner, but it's not going to count. Offside, the decision once again. Tight call. Ball spinning wickedly just inside of the upright. Strong challenge from Collins to win it back. Balogun. Osimhen using that great strength of his. Draws the foul. Sounds like Gunnar Roar down on the sideline, calling for more protection for some of his attacking players. It's a referee to take some punitive action against the Liberians for these fouls. Flipped in to the box, and it is going to bounce behind for a goal kick. In charge since August of 2019, Peter Butler. Arago. Collins again, some space ahead of him, but turns back towards Balogun. Trostikong. Aziam. Will flight it over the top. There's Simon and Alex Iwobi able to keep it in. Cut out by Trustekong. Osman. Inacho. Tricky first touch for Ndidi there. Oh, at shin height. It's not a bad looking ball through, but it is just a little bit beyond the reach of Peter Wilson. Ndidi. Awaziem. Nwobi dropping back to pick up the ball. Aribo. Aribo towards Iheanacho. This time pass from Iwobi just behind Osman. Pabai encouraged to bring it forwards. McCoy scoop up the ball through. Simon. And Reboot. Exchange with Iheanacho. Osman. Could be in here. Victor Osman over the top. Flag stayed down and Osman smacked it over the target. Timed his run perfectly. Got beyond the defender. Had just Winnie D'Souza to beat. Couldn't keep the attempt down. Pabai. On back well by Aribo. Stole it off the toes of his opponents. Osman is going to set off once more. Get there first. Has Ndidi. Iheanacho. Nwobi. Iheanacho to Nwobi. Osman. Plays it in and it's going to be headed behind here for a corner. Samson Dwe. Nwobi to deliver and kept out at the near post. Not sure whether it was the goalkeeper, the post, or a combination of both, but Algeria knocking on the door. It was a good save by Winnie D'Souza. Ball came off the defender. Prince Balde inadvertently glancing it towards his own goal. Algeria again shutting up shop, defending well. Osman coming back from an offside position to win that header. Nigeria doing their job so far, and they're getting a helping hand as well from the Central African Republic. 1-0 up with 10 minutes to go before half-time against Cape Verde. Pabai, terrific run forwards. Now, was he tugged back by Collins? Apparently not. Awaziam. Rebo. Thumped back at him by Iwobi. Did well, Rebo. Balogun. Collins. On his way across to cover. Foul won by Abu Kamara. Nudging it towards half-time in Tangiers. Nigeria, a goal to the good against Liberia. Pabai. It's looked quite lively down this right-hand side, Mark Pabai. Over on the left-hand side now. With Arago, out comes Okoye. And this all going in favour of the Nigerians. Brave goalkeeping from Okoye. Throwing himself at the foot of the attacker. Balogun. Rebo. Awaziam. Didi. Simon bounces off his opponent, Rebo. Balogun. It's Osman. Goodnut Raw urging Collins to take the throw and get forwards. Simon finds Iwobi, cut out. And Samaro battling away, and the free kick is awarded his way. Awaziam rising highest. Iwobi. Foul conceded by Collins. Gonna be another free kick here for Liberia. Reasonable position too. Since Marcus McCauley crashing it to the deck. Dawley trying to cause some problems here for Nigeria and their goalkeeper Maduka Okoye. Dawley to deliver, punch clear by Okoye. Really needed someone to try and attack that cross. Into a dangerous area by Dawley. And Osman is well defended by Dway. Balogun. McCoy. Looking for Osman. Nigeria have it here. Osman peeled away. Iheanacho couldn't get it through to him. Balogun. Taking a high bounce. Iheanacho nearly sneaking in too. Pabai. Based in the Netherlands with PEC Zwolle, Mark Pabai. Maribo. No foul. Liberia want to come away with it. Pabai again seen a fair amount of the ball in this first half. Dawley. Pabai. McCauley. Well, settle for the throw. Says Pabai skips past. Indeed, he has a shot on goal. Fairly straightforward for a kite. Just had to make sure he kept hold of it. Rebo, this is Iwobi. There's Collins to his left. Balogun finds Collins now. Just the penalty scored by Victor Osman, separating the two teams at present. Waziam. Iwobi. McCauley intercepted by Trust Ekong, but Liberia quick to snatch it back. Collins. Balogun draws the free kick. Slight nudge in the back by Pabai on Balogun. This was Pabai earlier on, just shifting it past Ndidi. Collins. Balogun. Steps forward here, Balogun. His intentions were all red. Samaro. That is the last action of the first half in at Tangiers. Nigeria leading Liberia by a goal to nil after the first 45 minutes. Victor Osman and his penalty giving the Super Eagles the advantage after Kelechi Iheanacho was brought down inside the box by Weissenwini D'Souza, the Liberia goalkeeper. All going to plan as it stands for Nigeria, with Cape Verde behind at home against the Central African Republic If things stay as they are at full time, Nigeria will be through to the playoff round with a match to spare in at Group C.
شوف فينا وضرب عادوا كي يزيدوا يجيونا تجوع داك المريندين
Yeah, we have Greece now. Yeah. As you can see everything, tell us when to press in.
The Nigerians making their way back out ahead of the resumption of this match against Liberia. The Super Eagles are currently leading by a goal to nil after the first 45 minutes. Penalty tucked away by Victor Osimhen, separating the two countries. Liberia back in position already. I did ask a few questions of the Super Eagles in the first half. Can they find a way back into this match in the second? And we are back underway in Tangiers. Liberia resuming play after half-time. Osimhen flicking it on towards Iheanacho. Iheanacho laying it back towards Osimhen. Osimhen, can he get beyond the defender here? Last touch came off the Napoli forward. Will just be a goal kick. Good defensive work by Abraham at Sumaro, making it as difficult as possible for Osimhen. Wins it back. Nigeria forward. Awaziem. No changes to report as yet. Where's this Simon? Iheanacho. Clever back heel into the path of Simon. Attempts to pull it back, and that clearance is rather sliced straight up into the air. Simon. Awaziem. Maribo. Rebo. Osman with his back to his goal here. And draws the free kick. Did well there, Osman. 3 defenders in at close quarters. Ended up winning the free kick. Facing away from goal, and Prince Balde had a chunk of Osman's shirt. A shooting opportunity here, no doubt, for the Super Eagles. Iwobi and Ndidi to obscure the goalkeeper's line of vision. There's Simon. There's a sight set on goal, and it's too close to Woody de Souza in the end. It's controlled by Balogun. What can Cameroon make of this for Liberia? Owaziam is going to watch it trickle behind. Decent enough hit from Simon. 2 central. And Wobi. Nigeria looking to join the likes of Senegal, Mali, Egypt and Morocco in the third rounds this evening. And 10 teams will take part in the playoffs. 5 two-legged ties, home and away, to decide the 5 African nations that will go to Qatar next year. Osman applauding the idea from Iwobi, if not the execution. Balde. Arago. Owaziam wants to keep it coming, deal with it, but in the end he's able to let it run behind. Took Nigeria to the 2018 World Cup. Gernot Rohr beat Iceland, but losses to Croatia and Argentina spelled the end of the road for the Super Eagles in the group stage. Balogun, Ndidi, Owaziam, Inacho, Ndidi, Rebo, on back by Liberia, foul given away by Jamilu Collins. Easing aside Mark Pabai. Stood out in the first half for Liberia. Pabai. Cross swung in. Awkward dipping trajectory. Difficult in the end. And Rebo goes to ground. Dawley bringing him down. Nigeria looking for a bit of breathing space. And they find that second goal. Beat Liberia 2-0 in the first group game. Inacho. Too far in front of Iwobi. Pabay again. Finds himself on the ball. A sliding challenge from Balogun. On back by Osman, but quickly given away again. That's the wrong side of Iwobi. Kept in play. It will be a throw for Nigeria. Awaziem, drive, crossfield ball. Pabay again, heading it away. Drop of the shoulder to get beyond Aribo. Cross from McCauley. Down in the area, but Nigeria could counter here through Osman. Waiting for support to arrive. Inacho will stay with the Leicester City player, Simon. Samson Dway. Pabay. Almost got past Collins again. Liberia certainly look most dangerous going forwards down that right-hand side. Osman. Collins. Iwobi. Always have to be careful though with the threat of Inacho and Osman. At the other end, Liberia. Very happy to let play flow. And this was that half-hearted shout for a penalty. Abu Kamara going to ground. Simon surveying his options available to him. Cannot Raw knows his team isn't home and dry yet. Half an hour left in this one. And just the one goal between the two nations. Balogun. Didi. Trust Ekong. Iwobi. Now what can he do with it? Abu Camera doing very well indeed. Peter Butler trying to stamp out any imaginary yellow card waving from his players. Throw-in's going to have to be taken from a little further back. Poked away. Arago. Osman, lovely touch to bring it out of the air. Inacho. Osman. Just scoop it over. Balde. Sticking close to him though is Balde. Rebo got a boot on it. Iwobi. Inacho. And Didi works out to Moses Simon. Algeria being forced to be patient here. Aribo. Iwobi. Inacho calling for it, gets it. Back to Iwobi. Pulls it back towards Osman. Couldn't get a shot away in time. Moses Simon. Has it now. Shifts it onto his left foot over the head of a jumping Osman. That's the interplay between Inacho and Iwobi. Osman cut it past one defender. Found another standing in the way. Algeria getting ready to mix things up a bit here. Chidera Ajuke. Will be introduced shortly. Based in Russia with CSK in Moscow. Osman again getting involved. And Sampson's way was climbing over the back of Osman. Free kick, very poor one. Not short to Hellberg. Now clipped forward over the defender, and hitting the deck is Peter Wilson. Referee once again unmoved. Has already given one penalty in this match. Osimhen losing out there. We will have the change now. Alex Iwobi will be brought off. And coming on, Chidera Ejuke. Also came off the bench on a match day 4 against Central African Republic. Ejuke. Aziem. Just Simon to his right. How's it now? Ejuke gets to touch the ball right away. Simon back with the substitutes. Rebo. Balogun. Headed away by Arago. Nigeria try and make something of this. Almost spoke through unwittingly towards Iheanacho. Wait. Collins getting to it first. Trust Ekong. Iheanacho. Ejuke. Receives it back from Simon. Has it taken away by Samaro. Towards the corner by Dwight. And Balogun sent sprawling by Peter Wilson. More changes coming up. Wilson nearly getting beyond Trust Ekong. So Abu Kamara will make way. Mr. Sano and Alan and G brought on here for Liberia. Gonna try and grab an equalising goal. Good ball on the left-hand side. It's going to be cut out by Dway as the cross came in. Sano plays in at Romania. A throw for Liberia. Ejuke Trying to make something of it. Free kick won by Samaro. Ball rolling beyond Arago. Verde have equalised in the other match in this group. Like on level terms against the Central African Republic in Mindelo. Still though not enough for them. If Nigeria hold on for the win here. Waziam. Wilson. Samaro. It's going to be nodded behind for a corner by Balakan. Liberia will try and make something of this corner. Plenty of red and white shirts forward. And it's not a bad header from Jamal Arago. Certainly plenty of power in it. Not the accuracy it required though. And Nacho. Aribo. Majuke. Peter Butler calling for his players to get tight to the Nigerians. Collins loses out, but Iheanacho has it. A2 unable to find a way through for the time being. Nice spin from Samaro. Lays it in to the path of Sano. Sano's going to get it back here from Dorley. Good defending by the Super Eagles. Ajuke. Ozyman. There's Simon. Aribo. Sure, stick on. Wazim. Duke out towards the far side. Too high for Collins. Nigeria still with 4 substitutions if they wish to make them. 3 for Liberia. Almost a chance to get back level. Again, the control letting down Musa Sano it is this time. A warning for Nigeria. Osimhen keeps the attack going, Osimhen. Inacho. Wazim. Inacho. Happy to drop into pockets of space at time. This communication between Trostekking and Wazim. And Sano was very nearly in.
Musa! Keep looking over your shoulder!
Still that penalty early on in the first half from Victor Osimhen. As Nigeria leading by a goal to 0. Aribo. And Wazim. Going for a shot here. Not a bad one either. Just over the top from Chidozie Wazim. And Poison Winnie D'Souza looking concerned. Dipping. Juko's attempt at slotting it through. Oh, it's coming off there. Nigeria again winning it back. Osimhen. Oh, flag is up against him. Iheanacho can't believe it.
What are you doing? Are you trying to kill us?
Nigeria still struggling to land that knockout blow.
Musa! Musa, give us a win!
And it could well go down to the wire in a Group C 2-0. Cape Verde have come from a goal behind to take a 2-1 lead at home to the Central African Republic. And if they do match Nigeria's results, they will still have a chance of qualifying. And the two teams meet in at Lagos on Tuesday. Nigeria beyond at 12 points. Cape Verde 10. They both go on to see out their respective wins. There's Simon. Ends up winning the throw, trying to swivel past a couple of red and white shirts. Well, it could make for at least 3 winner takes all clashes on at match day 6. Burkina Faso and Algeria involved in one in at Group A. Cameroon and Côte d'Ivoire likewise in their section. And Nigeria going up against Cape Verde. Well, the place in the third round at stake too. Things are to stay as they are.
C'est bon, c'est bon.
Dwight. And a one by Rebo. Knocked back to Okoye. Simon. Nacho. That's going to latch onto it. Osman briefly lost his footing, quickly regained it. Nacho comes short. Simon. Nacho. Forced to work his way backwards. Balogun. Collins. Rebo. And ball just getting away from Joe Rebo. .14 places between these two teams in the FIFA rankings. Just a goal though so far between them as we enter the latter stages of this one. Now, is this a chance for Nigeria? Ball towards Osman. Battle to keep it in play. He's going to get there. Cross from Iheanacho beyond his reach. Can they still make something of this opportunity? The Super Eagles, Ejuke. Ndidi. Awaziam.
Get across! Get across, mate! Alan! What are you doing?
Balogun.
You're too deep!
Ndidi.
Squeeze!
Awaziam. Could bounce. Wants to wait for it to drop. Ndidi. Ejuke. Iheanacho. Ejuke. That's the one that substitution made by Nigeria coach Gernot Rohr to this point. Awaziam. Iheanacho is going to have a crack here. Charge down. Just found its way through to Osman. Osman. Was he caught there? Referee again. Let him play. Carry on. Put out for a throw by Prince Balde. This is right leg caught. Left leg, in fact, the one he's clutching. Van Dave Harmon is going to replace the captain, Marcus McCauley, for Liberia. Did score the opening goal against Cape Verde on match day 3. Cape Verde, like they have done tonight, coming from a goal behind. They won that one at 2-1 in Accra, that game. And Nacho. Challenge made by Prince Balde. And Nacho's going to leave it for Moses Simon. And he in turn is going to leave it for a long throw of Awazium. It comes to the area. The whistle has gone. Foul throw. Trust Ekong. Difficult bounce there for the keeper, and he recovered to get that ahead of Oziman. Bounced over his head initially. Haven't truly tested Maduka Okoye, Liberia, in this match. They have a one shot on target. That was the incident a couple of minutes ago involving Oziman. Referee didn't see anything wrong with it. Collins. Caught on the fly by Winnie de Souza. Oziman. Head down, making a run into the Liberian half. The referee has kept his cards in his pocket for the duration so far. I'll have a brief stoppage here for more changes. Ahmed Musa is going to come on here. So take over the captain's armband as he replaces Kelechi Iheanacho. Very seasoned campaigner, Ahmed Musa. Ndidi winning it back for Nigeria here. Musa, all about having a shot. On impact, that would have been, as it is, might get an opportunity here. Made into his path by Osimhen. Couldn't quite readjust his feet. It's ball got away from him. Trostekong. That was just about enough. Aribo. Musa. Aribo. Back to Ahmed Musa. Awaziem. Switches play out to Jamilu Collins. Brings it down nicely on his chest. Aribo. Get back and forth. Aribo and Musa. Palagan now. Awaziem. And well defended by Jamal Arago, holding off Chidera Ajuke. Awaziem, towering header, back the other way. Balogun this time, getting his head on it. They throw in though for the Lone Stars. Trailing by a lone goal late on here in Tangiers. Balde can't find a teammate with that knockdown. Osimhen looking to capitalise on any mistake. Isn't forthcoming though from the defender. Hawaii wants it back and gets it. Samaro. There's a Simon. Trostekong. Ndidi. To Musa. And knocked away from him. Nice spin from Ajuke. As Osimhen held on the right. Balogun. Rebo. Two teammates at club level as well. That Rangers. Space here for Ajuke. Actually, it turns back. Nigeria pretty content just to keep hold of the ball as the time ticks away here. Osimhen, Ajuke, Simon. Awaziem again looking to find Collins. This time unable to corral it. Aribo. Shot on the ball, Aribo. Recovers quickly. Okay. It's been a passenger for large parts of this game. It's all over between Cape Verde and the Central African Republic. Cape Verde 2-1 winners. And that guarantees that it will go down to the final round of games. Whatever the result here in Tangiers. Osimhen might get on to the end of this. Goes down again, and it's going to be a second penalty, is it? It is. Fouled once more by the goalkeeper. And this time he has shown a yellow card. Worse than Winnie D'Souza. Hasn't been his night by any means. And a chance for Osimhen to surely wrap up the 3 points now. Bouncing off Prince Balde. Staying on his feet as the challenge came in, but then wrestled to the ground by Winnie D'Souza. Referee really didn't have any alternative there. Right arm outstretched around the waist of Osimhen. And it's going to be Musa to try and double the advantage here. And that he does. Sends the keeper the wrong way again. And the Super Eagles, 2 goals ahead now. 4th win in 5, surely wrapped up. Not yet a place in the 3rd round after that victory for Cape Verde. So Musa coming off the bench and putting away the penalty kick, 2nd of the night for Nigeria. And it's all over in Tangiers. Nigeria winning by 2-0 against Liberia at a neutral venue. They stay top of Group C with 12 points. Cape Verde a couple behind them. We'll go down to the last batch of games in Group C. Nigeria or Cape Verde will be advancing to the playoff round on next March. The question is, which one of those 2 teams will it be? Nigeria will have the home advantage. Beats Cape Verde 2-1 in the reverse fixture in early September in Mindelo. I just need to avoid defeat this time around to make sure that it is the Super Eagles who advance at the expense of Cape Verde. William Troost Ekong posing for a photo. Well, they've done their job this evening, the Super Eagles. Not quite finished yet, Nigeria. Victor Osimhen getting the first of the goals from the penalty spot and then winning the penalty for the second, converted by Ahmed Musa. Well, thanks for tuning in. We hope you've enjoyed it. Plenty of games still to come over the next few days, but for now, it's goodbye. And until next time.